Hi, my name is Mike. I'm 31 years old and I've been in the ministry going on 6 months. I'm from Southeast Michigan. Um, Going back, I grew up in a Christian house. My parents forced church on me, so I started going to church as a young kid. I also stopped going at a very young age, about 15 years old. I just got into a wrong crowd. I was playing sports. Sports were more important to me. Um, but I was doing okay in school. Um, when I was playing football and basketball and just track and stuff like that, I started hanging out and going partying and, got involved with girls that weren't good for me. And I started selling drugs in high school. My senior year was the first time I tried to take my own life. I found out my girlfriend at the time, who I thought was going to be my my sweetheart, was cheating on me behind my back, and yeah, I just kind of lost it. So after that, I finished all my exams at home, and 2 months later, I got to still graduate and walk with my class in 2008. Fast forward 2010, I met another woman. I was married. I had my beautiful daughter Kylie, and I also joined the military. And all these things were happening so quickly, and I thought I had it all figured out. And I thought, okay, I'm doing this now. I'm a man. I'm going to take care of my family. I have a daughter now, and I thought that would save me from the drugs and the alcohol I ended up falling into, and it didn't. It just got worse. I started plummeting from there. I didn't have God in my life at this time. I wouldn't go to church, and I looked to the bottle for everything. The problems that I was going through, hard times, even good times, I would celebrate with the bottle, and I would go down with the bottle. After a point of time, years go by, and now I'm hooked on harder drugs. I'm still drinking. Um, my family won't want anything to do with me. My daughter's not in my life, and I was ashamed of myself. I felt guilt, a lot of shame. I thought I was just a horrible person. Um, I burnt a lot of bridges, relationships in my life, and nobody trusted me. Nobody wanted to be around me. I was getting into fights left and right with my family, with my brother-in-law, with a lot of people. I was hurting a lot of people, and I was breaking myself. And I didn't realize that all the people that I was breaking, all the relationships that I was ruining, but they still stuck with me. They wanted me to get help. And after countless rehabs and countless times of getting in trouble with the law, it still didn't help. I'd be clean for a couple months and then just go right back to the same thing, selling drugs and doing drugs and just with the wrong people in my life and not caring about anybody else and not giving the time of day to my daughter. So I found out about this program called Loving Hands the first time about a year ago, and I tried to come down from Michigan, and so I flew down, and I didn't even know I had family here. At that point, I got to meet my cousin for the first time, and after that, I was coming off the alcohol and other harder drugs. So I ended up going to a detox center for a couple weeks. And on my way back, on my way out of the detox center, the first thing I ended up doing was going to the liquor store. So I went back to Michigan, thinking that I couldn't do the program, I couldn't handle the rules, and I just wasn't ready. I didn't come for the Lord. I didn't come to search Him. I just wanted to go back to what I knew and was comfortable with. So I went back, ended up homeless in my truck for a long time in the negative 20, 30-degree weather, freezing, drinking myself to sleep. And after that, I just came to a realization that this is not for me. There's something better than this out there. There's got to be something better. And I prayed to God, and I just threw it out there. I said, Lord, if you're real and if you're there, then get me out of this pit that I threw myself into. I'll do anything in my power to get my daughter back in my life, to get my family back in my life, to trust me, and to just feel good again and do good, because this is not who I am. And I made the decision to come back to Loving Hands, and it's the best decision I've ever made in my life. It was tough the first couple weeks with the detox, but the Lord helped me through it. My brethren helped me through it, and it's just been amazing ever since. My body's refreshed, my mind is refreshed, and He's continually working in my life. And I see change not only in myself, but in my brethren. And I know it's real. And I know God works through us every single day. And I can't like stress enough how happy I am to be able to hear my daughter's voice on the phone now, that she's proud of me, that she loves me still after everything that we've been through in the past. And I know that she misses me, and my family misses me, and they're all rooting for me, and they're proud of me. And it's just the Lord working right there. And it's hard being 1,500 miles away from her, but at the same time, the Lord has me right where He wants me. I'm right where I need to be right now. I get to restore relationships with my family, my mother, my father. I've never really had a relationship with my father, but now I got to hear him tell me that he loves me on the phone. And I told him I love him and I forgive him, and he forgave me, and he's just proud of me for what I'm doing. And I never thought I'd hear those words come out of his mouth, but it's happening, and it's all because of the Lord. The verse I would like to leave you with, though, is 1 John chapter 4, verse 15 and 16. It says, "Whoever confesses that Jesus is the Son of God, God abides in him and he in God. For we have known and believed the love that God has for us. God is love, and he who abides in love abides in God, and God in him.